ushers in a change in weather and a change in beauty trends. So here to let us in on the hottest ones for fall is our beauty panel. We have Tracy, Dino, and Grace joining us. We're going to start with one Tracy P is calling neon corners, and you'll see it right here on Kylie Jenner. So what's happening with neon corners, and how do we emulate the look?
Well, she's posted this quite a while ago, but it just continued to go on and on. When she did this, it kind of became this phenomenon on Instagram, and everybody was doing the neon corners. It's basically taking a neon color, like a neon pink, a hot pink, a lime green, a yellow, and just putting it in the inner corner of the eye and keeping the rest of your eyeshadow very, very basic. You don't want anything to compete with it. Or you can do the outer corner, but I like the inner corner.
Okay.
So what we're going to do right now...
You do it really well on your Instagram, too. You've done it with yourself, sort of with a full line. It looks amazing.
Thank you.
This is our model, Tanya.
This is Tanya. So you can just close your eyes. So what I'm just going to do is just tap. You always want to build. You don't want to put a bunch on your brush and then have to take it away. So I'm just kind of lightly dabbing right here. And everybody's going to be a little bit more, have a different level of subtlety and comfort, right? So you start just a little bit like this. And you can just open your eyes, and you can just keep it right there, or you can keep going and keep going and keep going. Depends on how big your eyes are and how much attention you want.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But it's actually kind of a good step into the neon trend, because you just have to start with a little bit, and a lot of people look at a palette like that or a shot
and they're scared.
Yeah,
they're
they say forget it.
They're frightened.
But you can do just a little bit, and it looks amazing.
Just do a little bit in the corners like that, and I'm also wearing it on my eyes too.
Yeah, it looks great.
Just do it like that, subtle.
Yeah, I stared at you all morning. I was hypnotized. Okay, let's go to our next look now. That beautiful picture of a waterline, and that's what we're going to talk about right now. Now, when this happens on me, I freak out, but it looks so good.
It looks amazing.
It looks amazing.
And some people think like it's old and it's tired, and it's not. It's a classic. It's the greatest way to take your eyes into the fall. Instead of changing your shadows, you just line this. So the waterline is that little delicate space above the lashes. Now some people, I always do it this way. Some people can do it like this. They can lift up the top and do the top. I can't do that. So this technique does both the top and the bottom at the same time. So you're gonna have my model look up. This is Sydney. So rest your pencil on the waterline.
Oh, Sydney, you're good.
She's really good.
I do not do it that nicely.
And then just draw back and forth, corner to corner. Now, Sydney, I'm going to ask you to close your eye really, really tight, roll it around, and then open it up. Bam. Oh, it goes all the way onto the top and the bottom. If you want more, do it a second time.
Yeah.
It's the quickest way. Close your eyes again, really tight, open up. So then you get that. Look at the difference between the two eyes. Like that's a little bit of mascara. Honey, you're on your way.
Yes.
Okay?
I love that. Okay, let's take a look at this one. I'm in love with this trend, and I always will be. It is a dark lip, which is so great. And Grace, you're all about it as well, which I love about you. We've got our model, Catherine, here. We're going to talk a little bit about how you can achieve that dark lip look that was so huge in the 90s.
It is, and I think this is a great way to incorporate a dark lip for fall, because it is, people tend to go a little bit darker and richer. I am using the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon, and what you can do, I'm going to show you how easy this is.
It's like a marker.
I'm literally like a marker, and I'm putting it in the center of the lips. And do you want to rub?
This is Catherine.
Instant. It's... And then you can also use the point. You can also, if you're scared to use a darker color, start with this, because it's almost like a stain. But if you want to go a little richer, then you can use the point to fill in. And because I only have a minute.
That's lovely, though. Now, do you suggest, if you're new on doing a dark lip, do you want to go with a more gloss? Do you want to go more matte? Like, what would you suggest?
That's a great question. I would stick to something that you're comfortable with. So if you normally use a gloss, stick to something that's a gloss. And same with the matte. But what I'd like to do is something quite like this can be worn really opaque. But like I said, you can start with a darker color and then work your way up. So you can even blot this down. You can put this in the center, make it more of a blur. Just play with color, though. This is, I mean, it's makeup. You can take it off.
That's right. All you need is a wipe. Very good. Thanks.